professional at knowing the body, but I know enough research, and there's so much data and literature out there.
You can learn anything on the internet.
Dude, and it's just like, why would I not take care of my body more? And I feel the difference every time I change what I eat. And
of course.
I just got off stage now. I'm burning maybe 900 to 1,000 calories each night, the way that I play.
Yeah.
I can use the sugar.
Yeah.
I can use the gummy bears and the Oreos and carbohydrates to really recover.
Yep.
You know, there's obviously better ways to do that, but in a pinch, if I just burn that much, for me, I know I can. That's a moment, a little window I can give myself a treat.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the reg at home, very whole foods, very balanced carbohydrate, high protein, low fat, low sugar.
Yep.
And it keeps me lean and inflammation down. So
that's exactly what we do. We meal prep every week.
It's the most.
My girl and I.
As much as you see that, and it's like, oh, meal prepping. It's like, yo, like, to me,
it
it's
saves so much
time and just balance your life. Like, I go 80-20.
Yeah.
80-20 is my perfect balance of 80% Monday through Friday. I am like dialed.
Yep.
Water, sparkling water, no soda, a balanced meal plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Meal preps.
Sounds exactly like us.
Like super like, and then Friday, Saturday, it's like, you know what?
I'm gonna have a bowl.
I'm gonna have a bowl of ice cream and feel great, and then come Monday, it's like new week. You start a whole new week, and you're eating healthy. It's a perfect balance to me. And then we gotta. Here's the thing: it's one thing to take care of your body. It's another thing to really lay in and live your life to enjoy the fruits of this beautiful world that we live in.
Yeah.
That means restaurants and dining out and ordering pizza once in a while. And being with your significant other and taking that in but also finding somebody that you can do that with.
Totally.
In a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
That was another big thing when I met my girl. It was just like, we wanted to flip our lives around completely. Yeah. From the drugs to the alcohol to eating clean, and we're in a farm share. We own like a piece of a cow.
Wow, yeah.
And we have raw milk delivered every single week, eggs from chickens, a vegetable share from a local farm that delivers weekly vegetables, and
awesome.
That's the way to balance it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally. I'm all about balance.
And you're saving so much money.
Yeah.
I'm like laying into the mic right now telling you how much money you save when you just prep your food and cook it yourself.
Exactly. We make a day of it.
It's so fun.
Pick a recipe, go buy the stuff, or like we have a little bit of a garden, we have a bit of a veggie patch.
Yeah.
And, like nothing major, we don't have a huge block or anything, but
you only need so much. I mean, my girl's going into herbalism and she wants to be a naturopathic doctor.
Oh wow, cool.
This is her first spring in Virginia, and bro, we've planted the amount of seedlings that we had in our sunroom, and she got like 100% sprouting rate, and there's a bunch, bro. I'm talking every herb you could think of. I'm gonna be, and she's big in the teas and herbs and natural healing, and that's all things that I am like, why would I not like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You feel it. You feel so good. So I also love waking up on a Saturday morning ready to go and not hungover. And
I'm flexing right now. As you guys can't see this, but I'm flexing because that is probably the number one most, like, the best change that I felt was waking up on a Saturday and a Sunday, enjoying a cup of coffee while the sun's coming up, and just being like, damn. Yeah. And then
nice fresh brekkie.
Nice, dude. You know what I mean? And it's just, the body is so important to me now. Thankfully, I pay attention to my health, and I'm trying to work on it. Yeah.
Do you have like an exercise routine?
I do. When I'm at home.
I remember you were skipping a lot when we were out with you years ago with Prong.
Yeah.
As a bit of a, warm up.
Yeah, I was jump roping and stuff, but I was also like so many drugs and so much alcohol that was just my excuse. Oh, I gotta jump rope.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I think now what's best that works for me when I'm at home, I am almost like training at home. Yep. But it's fun because I still have the 80-20 balance. But it's almost like I'm training and I'm working out. I do a push day on Monday, a pull day on Tuesday, a leg day on Wednesday, a rest day on Thursday, upper body Friday, a lower body Saturday, and then a rest day on Sunday.
Nice.
That is and I usually do it for 4 weeks before my next tour.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm enjoying life, and that's where I go up and down, enjoying it. Like, and then on tour, I can kind of fuck off a little bit, and like I'm gonna have a roll of Oreo cookies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally.
Because I earned that thing. You want to be able to feel like you earned that, and in a non-egotistical way, you want to feel like I earned this. I'm having a great time. I worked really hard. I ate clean, and et cetera, et cetera. Now, okay, I'll have a roll of Oreos and a milkshake and whatever the heck it may be. You know?
That's it. Balance.
After playing.
Yeah.
So.
It's that's one of those things. I find it because I have a gym at home, and I do religiously 5 days, if not 6 days a week.
That's the bit.
And I've sort of found trying to transition that to on the road, especially that US tour. We were over there for 6 weeks when we were over there.
Wow.
And I got a few like weights from Walmart and had my stretchy bands and maintained it. But by the end, I was ready to go home and actually use my gym and do my stuff. Yeah.
I think the word, it's not even a surprise word, consistency.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's for anything that I do in my life.
Yep. Just got to show up.
Just show the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
And don't be a wuss, man. Just like, if I stood up, me and my girl build a schedule, a healthy schedule, to where it's like we have it all laid out, and it may not always go to plan, but that's the point.
Yeah.
When you try your best to stick to this like game plan, very Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Where it's like morning time, this prayer time at this time we're eating breakfast at this time, morning walk with the dog at this time. Like, it's a schedule, but it's not like you're not gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna yell at you, right? So it's kind of like it's just a guide, because you realize when you stick to this plan, you have more time.
Oh, totally.
You create more time because I'm up at 6 o'clock, cool. Out the door with the dog and my girl at 6:15, cool. Just because it says it on the schedule, realistically, we're finished with everything early, and it's like, oh, cool, we have chill time. And it's important to have those moments of like to collect and meditate and relax and pray or whatever it may be that you do, and ground yourself and be present in that specific moment. That's the healthy life that I want to try and spread, and that's what I'm doing off tour and on tour. You know,
I'm doing it too.
Meditation is huge.
Meditate every day.
I am terrible at it.
Breathe every day.
Breathing is one thing. I'm terrible at meditating because it's just all I need is about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And if I have a good day, that 5 minutes feels like an hour.
Yep.
And it's the best feeling ever, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good, man. So
good
that's
clarity for the day. I do it first thing in the morning, just anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes.
Have you ever tried it? This is scary because depending on what your day is like.
Yeah.
Try it. I did it where you're half asleep. You wake up, right? You're up in bed. You're about to get up or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're half asleep, try it when you're half asleep.
Right, straight away.
I swear, because your mind is not quite awake yet, and you can get into that world where you're really
bit
deep.
Of visualization.
It's a little bit. You can actually have more. Your practice will get better. I've tried it and it worked, and I've fallen asleep a couple times, back asleep.
Yeah.
But if you got nothing really popping in the next couple hours, and just in case you did fall back asleep.
Yeah.
But I've gotten into some gnarly meditative states of like spiritualism, half asleep.
Yeah.
Because my mind is just, it's not quite like, let's go.
Yeah.
It's still
waking
still kind of in
still,
dreamland, you know what I mean? So to meditate on that and kind of just set your day of positivity and what am I going to accomplish today, and where's my gratitude, and that's an experiment that y'all should try if you're listening, and you should actually try it.
So I wake up every morning, put the kettle on. My girlfriend and I have like a lemon water because it hydrates the body.
Yeah.
Then I'll do some breathing exercises, a meditation, some push-ups, some squats, a few things. Then I'll have a coffee. But that's that morning routine I find is so good.
Routine period.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, man, a schedule and a routine. You'd be surprised how much time you actually save and how much free time you create for yourself.
And I've been writing a lot more stuff down in the last
Smart.
year.
Yeah.
I got a diary, I write things.
I have a journal.
Yep.
That my buddy gave me. It's called My Journal. Have you seen those?
No,
It's
no.
I don't write well. I'm not a writer.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's
journaling?
difficult, man.
Yeah,
it's really difficult, but it does do a lot for you.
Yeah.
But it's called My Journal, I believe, and it's pretty much a guide.
Yep.
And it guides you through journaling.
Okay, cool.
And obviously there's a moment at the end where you just write whatever you feel, but it changes it up for you.
Yeah.
Every day
questions.
it asks you just different questions and asks what to ask yourself, and that is a genius experience that I've been trying. Of course I fall out of it and I have to get back on it, but it's a big deal when I was doing it.
Yep.
And now that I'm talking about it, I need to get back on it.
Yeah, well, that's something that I've been trying to get into, and I find it quite difficult too. I think it's made it easier. Another podcast I listen to, it's called The Mindset Mentor, and he really goes through it and breaks it down into sort of just ask yourself like who, what, where, when, why, how questions about whatever situation you're in, and I've been doing that, but I'm not doing it every day.
And then you fall out of it.
Yeah. I
It's
do it a
easy.
few times a week. I need to do it every day, but it's kind of working it in, I think.
It's kind of like waking up early to me. It's
Yep.
just a thing.
Yeah,
And-
I wake up early.
Or
every day.
you just have to. You know what I mean? And it's
Gotta
just a
get shit
thing.
done, man.
You have to, man, and it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
Well, I reckon injuries-wise, we've sort of gone over a few of those. You're saying you had a bit of a niggle in your elbow.
I had
but,
from the ride cymbal.
Right.
I've been trying to experiment. I mean, Lamb of God is a band. Chris he wrote some killer parts on the ride cymbal.
Yeah.
Just like Vinnie Paul did.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of these, like Gene Hoglan, they do all these ride grooves that are really intense.
Yeah.
But like Vinnie, I want to bring that Vinnie Paul stiffness of just like stiff arming it, because that's the effect you get. As a drummer, you can hear, if you have accents and dynamics on a ride cymbal, it's one thing for the part.
Yeah.
But some parts just need that stiff, very like just super non-dynamic stiff arm. And what that's created over the years, the angle of my arm on that ride cymbal, it's starting to flare up, and that's inflammation, clearly.
Yeah.
So it's hard to really stretch that. I did talk to that sports therapist, Brad, about it. He's just like, it's ice, man. You have to recover, and you don't give yourself enough time to recover. It's just as important.
Yeah.
I need to ice. I need to bring the inflammation down for the following day. It's a math equation. It's like if you do a little bit a day, it adds up at the end of the week, and that week will add up to a month and a year. And little you know, you just saved yourself an entire year of pain. And
I've been doing cold showers since I got home last year from America. So since October. It really helps. I find.
I mean, the cold plunge. Everybody's doing the cold plunge and shit. I imagine
I haven't done that yet.
That's pretty gangster.
Worked up to that yet.
It's scary.
Cold showers though, I've gone from hot, sort of gradually cold, and now just all I do is cold showers.
Wow, good for you.
Really helps with my shoulders. I get quite sore shoulders, so that really helps.
Good for you.
Yeah. I'll do a cold plunge one day, but got to work up to it.
That's scary. No, I'm definitely trying to listen to my body more, thankfully.
Yeah.
And I think in the end, if I just spend the time and stop being a wimp and just do what I need to do and make it as if I'm making a cup of coffee. I love making coffee.
Yep.
I'm a coffee nut.
Me too.
If I can spend 15, 20 minutes making a latte, I can spend 10 minutes stretching and properly and putting ice on my damn elbows and my knees and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, and it's happening slowly but surely.
Of course. Yeah. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. You know it, and then it's just, once you know it, it's just a case of taking the action, isn't it?
Consistency.
Well, look, last little thing. Any top tips for longevity? I mean, I guess we've covered a lot of that, really, with
I think
listening to your body.
Bullet point, man. Just pay attention to your body for one. And realistically, I think finding time to be present in a moment of your busy life. Doesn't matter what you do, whether you play drums in a rock band, whether you work for the gas company, or you cleaning pools for a career. Whatever it is that you're doing for longevity, for your body and your mind, allow yourself to pause and don't be a dick.
Yeah.
That's
Take
it.
it in. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick and just
Live and let live.
And